Hello, and thank you for joining us on WUTV. Coming up, a controversial House bill just made its way through a special Senate panel and may ultimately end up in the Senate for votes later this week. And good news about the cost of tuition, so future students, listen up. Hello, and thank you for watching WUTV. I'm Rebecca Uranga. Good news for UWG students. The Georgia Board of Regents has just announced that tuition for the 2016 to 2017 academic year will not increase. This is in an effort to keep the 29 public colleges as affordable as possible, so all students will have a chance at higher education. This is the first time in 6 years that the University System of Georgia has not increased tuition rates. Out of the 16 states that make up the Southern Regional Education Board, USG is ranked the 7th lowest in tuition and fees for four-year institutions. A bill stirring up controversy on many Georgia public college campuses is House Bill 859, better known as the Campus Carry Bill. Just made its way through a special Senate panel and may ultimately end up in the Senate for votes later this week. House Bill 859 allows anyone 21 or older with a license to carry a gun anywhere on a public college or university campus except for dormitories, fraternity and sorority houses, and at athletic events.
Students with a gun license may be able to carry their guns on campus very soon. House Bill 859, also known as Campus Carry, will allow students 21 and older with a gun license to carry a gun on campus. The bill supports students carrying on facilities owned or leased by any public institution, which includes classes, libraries, and dining halls. Although the House believes that campus carry will make college campuses safer, the Chief of Police has a different take on campus carry and its contributions to the safety of students.
Bringing more guns into a place, I'm not sure that ever makes it per se safer, especially depending on what the circumstances are.
If passed, students have mixed opinions about their fellow classmates possibly carrying a gun on campus.
Grandfather always told me it's the people who don't have anything to lose, that's the ones who you should be afraid of. And I feel like carrying guns around campus, you don't got much to lose.
It makes me feel more comfortable. I feel like I should be able to carry a gun on campus to protect myself, and it doesn't bother me that my fellow students will have guns with them.
There are some restrictions to the bill, such as students are not allowed to carry in dorms, sorority or fraternity houses, or places like the building I'm standing in front of, the Coliseum, where athletic events are held. Reporting with WUTV, I am Bria Clay.
House Bill 859 is a bill similar to House Bill 60, known as the Safe Carry Protection Act, commonly dubbed as the Guns Everywhere Law. In 2014, the Georgia General Assembly passed House Bill 60, which made sweeping changes in Georgia dealing with guns and weapons. Though the Georgia Board of Regents has long opposed changes to any campus carry laws, support for House Bill 859 is favored because of recent robberies at several Georgia campuses. Did you know there are 3 dispensaries in Carroll County for unused or expired medications? WUTV reporter Brittany Campbell tells us where and how to use these dispensaries.
The Carroll County Sheriff's Office is helping citizens properly dispose of old pills. According to Sheriff Terry Langley, this is all in an effort to keep Carrollton environmentally friendly and safe at the same time.
We have a little container. It looks like an old mailbox, the big style mailbox, that people can bring unused or expired medications and drop them off without any questions asked, just to get them out of their home.
The drop box is located in the jail, which is open 24 hours.
Since we've been doing it here in Carroll County at the Sheriff's Office, we started in 2012, and we've taken about 1,700 pounds of pills.
Flushing pills is not a proper way of disposal, and it's not recommended due to environmental problems.
We burn them up and destroy those medications. So if you have any unused or expired medications in your home, we recommend that you bring them to one of the drop-off places. The Carrollton Police has one, and we have one.
Reporting for WUTV, I'm Brittany Campbell.
There's also another dispensary at the Villa Rica Police Department. The University of West Georgia's campus police are breaking barriers in safety with new technology.
The smell the alcohol or odor of alcohol. Listen to me. I know. Listen. Slow down. I can smell the odor of alcoholic beverage coming from your vehicle. As I'm standing here talking to you, I can smell it coming from you.
The University of West Georgia police officers are using a new gadget that will instill safety for the UWG community and themselves.
In the past, the university police depended solely on the dash cameras. Now, every officer is equipped with a body camera.
The body cameras are worn on the front of the vest and are easily activated when the officers press the button on the front of the device.
It takes a while to charge them back up too, but it's also a protection.
The footage from those cameras are saved in a database for the officers' records. Master Sergeant Travis Burton says national issues played a role in getting the cameras.
I guess police professionalism that was going around between media and just the general public. We also have, outside of general, we also have parents that call us concerned about, my child would never do anything like that. And what we have to, tell a lot of parents is that, your child is not around you or wasn't around you at the time, and so they may not act the way you think they would. If someone says that we didn't do something, we say, yes, we did. And at the same time, if an officer did something he wasn't supposed to do, we have this to be able to, either discipline that officer or basically fire them.
In order to have protection for each party involved, the officers will continue to use this tool. Reporting for WUTV, I'm Lacey.
Coming up after the break, community members in one city are excited they now have a public library and learn how one local tribute is going global. This and more when we return.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do. Yeah, but I don't know where to start.
That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, Chief. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together. Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Out with the old and in with the new, the city of Temple now has its very first public library. The city began reconstruction on the old city hall last fall. Construction is now complete. Our very own reporter Brittany Campbell captured an inside look at the new building.
The city of Temple's very first public library is finally open. Temple's old city hall was renovated to house Ruth Holder Public Library, which is named after Mrs. Ruth Holder, who is a longtime community member of Temple.
We have the main sections, the nonfiction, adult, biographies, fiction adult, young adult, juvenile, easy books, board books, fiction, nonfiction.
The community of Temple is very excited to finally have a library that is convenient and equipped with a variety of novels.
Every day we have somebody come in who will say, somebody who hasn't been in before, and says, I'm so glad that I found this. We've been waiting for a library. Apparently people have been petitioning City Hall for months and years to get a new library here. So they're all really excited that they don't have to go to Villa Rica or Bremen anymore.
Ruth Holder Public Library is also offering intro to computer classes for its members. Reporting for WUTV, I'm Brittany Campbell.
You may have noticed the birdcage book casings around the Carrollton area, but you have no clue what they're for. These miniature bookcases are built to promote literacy and give back to the community. What started as a local tribute turned into a global movement.
All over America, people have put small boxes filled with books around their community. This Take a Book, Donate a Book is called the Little Free Library. In Carrollton, Georgia, we have 5. They are at the Senior Center, City Hall, the West Side Community Center, Adamson Square, and Carrollton Junior High School. Media specialist Kathy Lawrence gives us more information about the Little Free Library that they have at the Carrollton Junior High School.
We worked with with a group of 7th grade students, and they came up with kind of the design they wanted. And by the end of that school year, we finally had it up. So it's been out there by the Greenbelt for about a year and a half or so now. You can tell a lot on Mondays and Tuesdays that a lot of books are gone from the weekend. And I think it's a lot of people families that walk on the Greenbelt, and so we see get a lot of use there.
According to Take Part, the Carrollton Junior High School's Little Free Library is in the top 10 most imaginative in America. I'm Anna Rush, reporting for WUTV.
For those of you who may want to contribute to this global project, check out our website at littlefreelibrary.org. The month of March celebrates Women's History Month. This week's segment of Peoples and Profiles highlights a local female flight nurse for the Carroll County area.
I'm a flight nurse here at AirVac.
Cheryl Moore, member of the Carroll AirVac Life Team, mother of 4 and proud alumni of the University of West Georgia School of Nursing, grants me an inside look on the average day at the Carroll base. At 20, Moore began in the Air Force, and then a nurse in the ER. Moore says that she always seems to be present when emergencies happen, placing her in the perfect line of work.
I've always had a love of aviation, and I have a love of healthcare. I have a love for helping people, helping people feel better.
Reporting for WUTV, I'm Keshawn Kelly.
To watch the full Peoples and Profiles episode, check out our website at westga.edu/WUTV or follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook at UWG-WUTV. After the break, learn how Carroll County has been granted federal aid by the White House, and one former UWG football player is heading to the big leagues. We'll have this story next, so keep it right here on WUTV.
I wish I was in school. If only I had a math test today. Or a book report to give. I wish I was in school. I'll stay after class. I'll clean the chalkboard. I'll do extra homework. I'll skip recess. I wish I was in school. I wish I was in school. I really wish I was in school.
School ends, but free lunches for your kids don't have to. Find your local food bank at feedingamerica.org/summer meals for help. Together, we're feeding America.
President Barack Obama has announced that due to the recent severe storms and flooding, over 30 counties in Georgia are considered a major disaster area, including Carroll County. Other counties affected include Harris County, Fayette County, Douglas County, and more. The Federal Emergency Management Agency and the Department of Homeland Security are cooperating to offer local governments and certain nonprofit organizations federal aid for disaster relief. The West Georgia football team is no stranger to breaking records and making history, and now they have another accomplishment in the books. Former UWG football player Dominique Robertson is the first UWG football player to ever be a part of the NFL Combine. The offensive tackle from Redlands, California, is now in Indianapolis training, competing, and hoping for a shot in the NFL Draft.
Offensive lineman Dominique Robertson is the very first player to ever receive an invite to the NFL Combine from the University of West Georgia. The junior offensive lineman performed exceptionally well at the NFL Combine that just passed. He placed 5th among offensive linemen who were invited to the NFL Combine with a bench press of 30 reps. Robertson also had a broad jump of 100 inches. I spoke with UWG head football coach Will Hall about the impact Dominique had on the football team and how he thinks his transition to the NFL will be.
Person, cared about his teammates, and really grew as a man in his time here. I think the fit with the organization and all that and how they want to use him will be huge. But I think he definitely has the skill set, to play football for a long time.
With high praise from his former coach, Dominique looks to hear his name called during the NFL Draft. Reporting for WUTV Sports, I'm Tristan Brown.
While at West Georgia, Robertson was named first-team All-American by USA College, All-Gulf South Conference, and All-Super Region 2 notice during his senior year back in the fall of 2015. We wish Robertson the best of luck. Temperatures are rising and flowers are blooming, which can only mean one thing in the minds of college students. Spring break is right around the corner. Reporter Trey Lowry asked students what their vacation plans are for this year's spring break.
Go visit my boyfriend who's stationed in Alaska. So I'm leaving Friday night. It's pretty cool. He's getting deployed soon, so we're just gonna visit while we can.
So there's a group of us international kids. We're looking at going on a road trip. So we're going to maybe hire an RV and we're going to go up to the Chattahoochee region, go to Lookout Mountain, then drive to Nashville and then maybe stop at Memphis down to Gulf Shores and then back up to Carrollton.
For me, break, I'm supposed to go to Panama, go to the beach, chill out. Yeah, that's about it, really.
And I'm going to South Beach, Miami.
Updates throughout the day will be posted on our website, westga.edu/WUTV. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at UWGWUTV. That's all we have for today. I'm Rebecca Uranga, and thank you for joining us here at WUTV.